How we doing, team? Episode 227. Episode 227. 227. 227. It's me and my own DJ Gabbo here to talk to you before Mal comes along. Dee waiting all day for that old prick to come online and do the show. So I thought I'd come and talk to you. Before he gets do online. Episode 227 of the hashtag show. We're just going to start. We're sitting here. We have a record time. Let's be honest. We normally miss the record time, and so I'm sitting inside the hell cupboard, the space under the stairs where spiders live, and this is where I record the show that you all 15 of you love so much. I say we, you and I, but you know we're on this journey together. I currently at this moment in time, as I check the clock, we're now 11 and a half minutes sitting waiting in silence for Mallochly to start to join us on the call to record the podcast. So I thought we would just begin. And we'll see at what time. Let's take bets, shall we? Let's take bets. We're at 11 and a half minutes just now. Let's take bets amongst yourself. When do you think Slum Landlord, DGMC, Cheeky Mal will actually come on and join the cult? Now, we're 11 and a half minutes waiting. We're actually 14 minutes over the time that we should have started recording. So let's wait and see when he joins. Because also, get your answers on a postcard, send it to SW12. Who gives a fuck? And you could win, a Gordon the Gopher, because there's. See if you had an original Gordon the Gopher. Now, there must be memorabilia. There must be people sitting on stuff, right? Who you see it on these pawn shops. Which we should also say that if there are any companies out there, usually Channel 5, who are doing a show, about a pawn shop, maybe call it something else, because you may just hear off the cusp as you're sitting having your dinner, tonight on Channel 5, inside pawn, and you're like, what? Record. And your missus thinks, I didn't know you were that interested in antiques. You're going, is it granny pawn? So it's maybe change the name. But people who keep like action figures inside the box, or I saw once a guy had a 40-year-old tube of toothpaste that he had kept for some reason. Anyway, bizarre. He's joined. Mallochly is joining. His camera is off. We are waiting for him. His microphone is off, but he is joined. Stop the clock. If you had 14 minutes, then you've won. If you had 14 minutes down for when Mallochly would join us, you've won a watch. Get me your name, your detail. I need a postcode and your name, your inside leg, and your mother's maiden name. Congratulations. If you had 14 minutes on the clock when DGMC Cheeky Ma would join us, congratulations, you've won. And look at that face. Look at that wee face.
Good morning, son. Good morning. How are you today?
Mate, episode 227, how are we? Welcome. Thank you for joining
us. You started it?
Mate, we've been on for 10 minutes.
Have I missed the fucking song and everything?
You've missed it. You need to listen back.
This is 227. You've got a biscuit in your mouth, haven't you? What biscuit you going with?
I'm going to tell you what I've got in my mouth, right? And I'm glad you brought that up, because that's what I want to talk about first, Mal.
Right, so we've actually started, but we are live.
We're live. We're not fucking about, mate.
Can I say hello to everybody? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us before I even joined us. So, hey, you're listening to the hashtag show with the fucking midget downstairs and a Viking upstairs, Scott Gibson.
Hello.
And the extremely handsome Mallochly. Howdy.
Big body, short legs.
I like to think of you as a
caveman.
Midget downstairs and a Viking upstairs.
There's only one bit of me, it's a midget, Mal. It's my cock.
It's the inquisitive mouse.
But listen, like I've said before, man, see if you've only got a 3-inch banger and you've got a fucking 18.5 stone hammer nailing it in, that'll still do damage.
That'll still put holes no more.
That's the missus, right? She's not satisfied with the look of it, but yeah, you bury that bone deep.
Aye, bruise the thighs up.
Know what I mean? Bruise the thighs up.
Pulverise them.
Let me just explain. Enjoying a coffee.
Uh-huh.
I have just found something off the cusp that may now be a go-to snack of the future.
Which is?
You know, sometimes when you go to your fridge, mate, right? And again, it's no as often as you would want it to believe. Sometimes I watch a lot of cooking shows, right? And they open up their fridge and they've got like some cold ham.
They've got a full fridge for a start, which is a lie.
Aye, right, antipasto that's been around. And you're like, so you've had that fridge, man. What the fucking sandwich I'd make? Right, and then I go to my fridge and it's just, the whole top shelf is just sauces, mayonnaise, tomato sauce, mustard. That's up top.
Hold on. Let me just stop you right there. You don't keep fucking ketchup in your fridge, bro.
Listen, I have moved into an environment where at this moment in time, it would be uncouth for
you
one
can't put your foot down
to stamp his authority.
You're blaming the missus for the ketchup scenario.
I'm not blaming anybody for anything.
I'm looking you right in the eye.
I'm saying, Mal,
where do you keep your ketchup?
In 2023, if a man can get pregnant, then a single mother can keep her ketchup in a fridge. And who am I? Who am I to say that you shouldn't keep ketchup in a fridge? Now, we all know ketchup shouldn't be in a fridge. I think the only condiment that should be in a fridge is mayonnaise. Anything else, on a shelf.
Well, here is the argument, because I've had this with my boy. He's like a mayonnaise lover. Oh, and there's the argument that mayonnaise.
Is that what it's called?
There's the argument
used to be a poof when I was young. How's your boy going? He's a mayonnaise lover. Say no more, brother.
He used to play extra time. Mayonnaise apparently doesn't need to be kept in a fridge, but I would tend to lean, because of what they've got eggs in it, right? I'd go salad cream. I'd go any stuff you're pulling out of your salad needs to be kept in the fridge.
Yep, salad cream,
all that kind of gear in the fridge. But ketchup standalone, don't call it tomato ketchup, because there's only one ketchup.
Heinz.
Fucking cupboard.
Heinz in the cupboard.
Sometimes the brown sauce in the cupboard. Bad. Brown sauce in the cupboard, correct.
I would keep sriracha in the fridge as well.
What's your sister's sauce?
What's your sister's sauce? I'd keep that in the cupboard. That's a cupboard, along with soya sauce.
Soy sauce cupboard.
The Chinese black sauce, get that in the cupboard and all.
But how racist is that? Chinese and black sauce. Yeah, Chinese black sauce, man. Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa, you try to shut us down, mucker.
And that,
try to shut us down.
Yeah, hen. I'm trying to make dinner for the right. And then that salty black chinky water.
Was it you that told me you were at a Chinese takeaway and a guy just walked in and says, I just want a chinky?
Mate, no, not a chinky, a Chinese. It's one round the corner for me, right? And it's called the Red Leaf. And it is one of the best Chinese takeaways this side of Beijing.
You always say that about the one nearest you, because you're just trying to kid yourself on.
Well, there's two here. There's Jerry's round the corner.
Oh, Jerry's.
Jerry's, right?
He's a bit fucking half-beast, as you know.
What got to Jerry? Why? Fucking Jerry.
What Jerry? Jerry!
It's Jerry. You fucking damn right. I never know here.
It's my fucking damn outside, aren't you? They boys can't pronounce ours as well.
Hey, welcome to Jerry.
I'm Jerry. You're not Jerry, aren't you? What number you want? I fuck out my shop.
You want curry sauce, fat boy? Curry sauce, fat boy? Course you want. Eh?
You want sticky rice?
Half dog, whole dog. Just a half dog. Hey, get a hot dog, fat boy. Get a hot dog.
Big boy, you love it. Sticky rice.
Bokaka. So there's Jerry's and there's the Red Leaf, right? Now, here's how I separate the two. Mal, right? The Red Leaf's got a far better curry sauce. And they've got a more in-depth, right? But plus sides about both of them. Both shops only accept cash. I like that. I still enjoy that. In a digital currency, the way the world's going, two Chinese like that, no. Cash is king, bro. All this money's going straight back to Bangkok, my man. Cash only.
Aye. Cash is king because I don't pay tax.
But here's why I prefer...
That's what it's subliminally saying.
Here's why I prefer the food from the Red Leaf, but I prefer the shop in Jerry.
I like Jerry's banter.
And here's why. Because
hey, boy, what you want?
Everybody in Jerry's and the Red Leaf, full Chinese. I don't know why I've done that. They're all Chinese, right?
Like we spoke about many episodes before, you like to be a racist eater. You want the chefs to be right off the boat or whatever fucking culinary experience you have.
So, and don't get me wrong here, the Red Leaf and Cutmere Hill, all Chinese. Jerry's and Lismahegel, all Chinese. However, Jerry's staff, Chinese. broad Scottish accents.
Brilliant,
and I enjoy that. I enjoy that the most. There's nothing I enjoy more than a person with a different cultural background, but they have a strong Scottish accent. I enjoy that. Black man, strong Scottish accent, love it. Chinese person,
I've got a story for you about that.
Accent, love it. But so I go to the Red Leaf because the food's better, but I do enjoy going to Jerry's occasionally to hear the dialect,
the banter
from a Chinese person. However, this is what I've discovered now, right? Going back to the original point. We were in on Saturday night. We got a Chinese. We put some stuff back in the fridge. I went in the fridge this morning to try and get something to put in, line the stomach before we do a long 9-hour recording. And I found a wee bag in there. Nothing else in the fridge. There's 2 rolls of puff pastry. Don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm hoping the missus will make me a chicken and bacon pie. She's told me this isn't the weather for pie. I don't know what that means, right?
No, that's foreign talk.
Surely pie can be enjoyed any time of day. You're not going to walk into Greg's and go, can I get a Scotch pie? And they'll be like, it's 22 degrees. This isn't the pie weather. You get a pie whenever you want. No, I think she's wrong there. I think a pie should be wherever.
Aye.
And I'll tell you this, Mal. See my bird's pie. What a pie it is. There's the clip.
Well, I like to say you're the only man that's actually been able to sample your bird's pie. You know, but I would have to just trust on the taste that you're going to tell me how it tastes.
It's a good consistency, full of meat, delicious taste. Just melts in the mouth. I love it. And listen, see, I'm also building a bar in the garden. We'll talk about that later on, though.
Is there any groundwork you need before you eat your bird's pie? Today, any groundwork?
No, just I would say when you're going to eat my missus pie, just make sure you come with an empty stomach. Come hungry for pie, because it's a big pie. It's filling.
Right.
You know, sometimes I've sat down to eat her pie and I went, I don't know if I'll finish this, but I'll power through. You know, because it's a job and finish. Do you know what I mean? She's like, do you want me to take it off you? I was like, don't stop me when I'm eating, and I'll get right through. You know, what I like to do is I eat it with a spoon as well, Mal. Right, so I can get right in the edge.
Right in about it. Well,
and then I'll just hold it. I'll just hold that pie and I'll just tongue it just to give it.
What I was going to say, what I like about Maria's pie is I like to pick it up and lick every last drip of it.
That's
it.
Start
to finish. I will finish that pie.
You could put it straight back on the shelf, the plate, clean, spotless.
Just tell them to pull their trousers back up and get back out in the boot.
Puff pastry for the pie, hopefully, right? I'm going to leave it in there until she makes that pie. But I saw a wee bag, man. Opened the door, right? Some alcohol, some soft drinks, up the top with condiments. And I saw a wee paper bag, right? Rolled up at the top. And I thought, what's this? And I pulled it out. Now, I've got my freshly hot coffee. And I enjoy a combination of hot and cold. I enjoy a cold pizza with a hot coffee. I enjoy that, right? I know the Italian in you is maybe going, hey, there you go.
No, I eat plenty of cold pizza. But that's not a euphemism.
I've pulled that wee bag out. And do you know what was inside that bag, Mal? Do you know what was inside that bag? Prawn toast. And
I'm not a fan of prawn toast.
Oh, Mal, I'm telling you, mate. What a
taste
sensation. I beg your pardon?
For the restaurant? For Jerry?
It's for Jerry. That's for Red Leaf. You want for Red Leaf?
Oh, Red Leaf.
I'm
not a fan of the old prawn toast.
Love it, mate. Cold prawn toast and a hot coffee. And that's got me perked up for the day, mate.
Even the fact prawn toast doesn't in my fucking mind go with coffee.
Everything goes with coffee.
Hey, well, listen to this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I quickly get this?
Aye.
It's all systems go. Get builders and everything.
Do you know what?
Hello?
Heroes in Council Scumpack alike. I'm starting to think that Mal is like not only a secret millionaire, but a secret billionaire. The amount of building work that this man has going on. Now, either the slum landlord situation is that he's buying such poorly built houses.
Thanks so much for phoning back. Appreciate it.
Substandard humans. I don't know. Cheers. But the amount of work that this man has constantly going on is beyond me. Even fucking Kevin Cloud himself, McLeod,
I'll tell you what,
can't handle the amount of building work you've got going on. What are you building now?
I hope you find my phone voice, because I had to go, because I was going blind there. It was just a number. Didn't know who I was dealing with. Apparently it was a guy, Mark. I had phoned him.
Mark,
and I was like, can I phone you back in a minute? I'm actually on a Zoom call. Because then I was putting it across like I could be I don't know, somebody working in an office from home. Anyway, I have to phone him back. I have no idea who the fuck he is.
What's happening now? What are you building
I'm
now?
still finishing my studio, so my mate's in fitting a windy to my studio.
Get it done.
So you might hear some power tools now and again, and that's that's not to do with the windies, man.
Mate, you've just brought. This is why I love this podcast. There's no notes. There's no agenda. We just come in.
You know, right?
And we go down the cul-de-sac of our minds, and I love it. Right?
Yes, through the corridors of our lives.
I have been building wish lists on Amazon recently, right? Which I'm finding to be quite useful.
Mate, it's heartbreaking.
No, well, let me tell you for why. I am now admitting, as a 38, soon to be 39-year-old man, that it's not that my mind and my memory is going. It's that I'm just wired different. Men are just wired different for women, right? This is how, see if you cut your dick off, man, and want to go swimming, you're still no a bird. Men are wired different, right? So what I'm now doing is I've got wish lists on Amazon with things like people's birthdays, and I'll put the date in there. And if I see something that I think they might like for a birthday, I'll fire it in. Or on what I build this.
Or if they mention something, you go, right,
I go and I find it, stick it in, right? So that when I go into my wee Amazon thing and I see the list, I go, that reminds me I've got this coming up, or I've got that coming up, or I'll put that in there. And it's just good to keep things in order. So the other night, don't know what I was looking for. Well, I lie. I actually started looking for stuff I turned the shed into a garden pub, right? Wee hatch, got to put a hatch in it.
Just in time for the fucking rain to start.
Well, also, I'm also here's the logic. Here's the logic, my locker, right? See right now, every cunt's building a pub, right? Or all the fuckers got their lockdown
Everybody's
money.
had a pub for lockdown and done it, ain't
Exactly. Well, me and you never got a penny, Mal, so we couldn't build a pub in lockdown, right? But I'm thinking if I start to build it now, the rain's coming, materials will be cheaper. That's my logic, right? Plus Ukraine's about to fall and the gas prices will come down, so we'll be all right.
But what is it you're wanting to do? But if you got an existing hut there.
Oh, we've got two sheds. We've got a brick shed that's kind of
built
on the house.
It's wee, right?
Well,
you're in. You fucking staked your claim in that gaff.
I've got a drawer full of pants and socks, but none of them are mine.
Aye, the rest. Aye, listen, that's standard. If you move it in with any woman, you're lucky if you get 2 drawers and a couple of coat hangers, no matter how big the fucking cupboard space is.
Mate,
and that's not a euphemism.
Cupboard space. There's no cupboard space. We had to go and buy fucking new chest of drawers just so I could have somewhere to put my clothes.
Mate.
She was just wanting me to come round here, man, and do a bit of riding and go up the road, treating me like a bit of meat. I've got feelings, I know, hen, and you shouldn't keep tomato sauce in the fridge. Anyway, so looking for stuff for the pub, which we'll talk about later. And I fell down some kind of rabbit hole where I was clicking on a product and then it would go suggested products, and I'm 4 or 5 into suggested products. Are you aware of these muscle guns that you get where it's like a muscle massaging gun? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Right. Now, everybody had joked when they first came out that that's basically a vibrator for women, right? That's to fucking rattle their clits at 40,000 RPM.
Hey, it can fin your G-spot and off your right.
Right? Now, you know how it's got different attachments on it?
Yes.
One's a ball, one's like
one's
triangle
a fucking
things,
6-foot cock.
One's like a wee hook, and it's maybe for different muscle groups, right? And you're just going, this is bullshit, it's a vibrator.
But you found one in the cupboard?
No, I have found on Amazon actual fucking dildos that attach on the end of your fucking hammer gun. And
so
they're on Amazon.
Right up the vag.
Mate,
plugged in and then just...
But they're marketed as like muscle relaxing.
Of course it is. Essentially that's what it is. That's no mix of words here.
What's this doing on Amazon?
Listen, send me the links, is all I'm saying.
I'm like, surely that should be behind some kind of screen. Some kind of paywall.
Mate, I tell you what. If I was going down that road, I would always go for a wee fucking cock. Because you don't want to be rafting a female with this big fucking huge mambo, then you're like, right, my turn, hey, mate, you get the fucking python. And then she's like, what are you doing?
No, mate, there's no reason why. See, if you go to buy your missus a sex toy, right? You don't need, if you're going to get her something big, let's say you get her something like 4.5 inches, right? Nobody needs that much. That's a crazy number. There's no woman that needs that.
Well, I'm sure there's a woman who...
if she's happy with your 3, 4.5, that's a big leap. That's a fucking 50% increase.
I think, Scott, that all women, no, I'm not soloing out anyone's. I'm not soloing out who's, right? I'm just saying any woman.
Do you mean old women?
Could take
old-fashioned
women
with
could take a lot more than what their men gave them.
No.
And that's factual. If you think you're filling your missus and that she's satisfied, I'm sure there's always room for dessert.
I don't think there's any woman on this planet that could handle more than 4 inches. I don't think it can.
Well,
see all these women that you see in the films? See the women you see in the films, man? That's not real. That's a mirror. There's a wee mirror down there, right? And it looks like it's gone in, but it isn't. It's basically double. It's not real.
It's all smoke mirrors.
It's not.
Well, what about in a fist in their arsehole?
That's a different.
Is that a different thing? That's a different bit of gardening. But anyway, that's what I'm saying to you.
I've not got an attachment for that.
Send us links to the attachments. Is there a 3 inch or a 4 inch?
No, nothing that big.
Is there one bigger than that?
No, that's crazy.
Well.
I don't know why that always tickles me, but when Steven says how much is that, or like you're measuring a length and you just automatically say it's like
6 inches.
Like, I just like not laughing when like there's a gap or something. Like say the gap's like fucking that size, and they go, how big's that gap? You're like 10.5 inches, and it's just this giant. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. It just does, Mal. It just does.
I don't even mess about metrics. I just go 2 hands in a head.
2 hands in a head production. That should be a production company with me. Get a sketch shop now.
Can I say 2 quick things? While on the show there, I was multitasking. I had messaged some my mate to try and get his tickets, right? And here is my text. Morning, big boys. Are you still okay to get me 2 paying guest lists for Arctic Spunk Rags this Sunday? Right? Arctic Monkeys are playing Belarus Park Sunday.
Oh, who wants to go to that?
I don't. My daughter does, right? And I don't like to rip the arse, so I'm happy to pay for tickets. Can I get them, right? And then he went, where is it, mate? And I went, Bella Houston. You faggot. And then he went, this is, and he says his real name. And who is actually a homosexual DJ. And he said, are you sure you get the right person? And I just went, ha 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 ha. Sorry, man. I thought it was the person who I thought it was. Right. And he said, it's actually not. It's me. And I went, okay, I hope you're well. There's obviously 2 only for me. Fucking hell, man.
So you're not got the Arctic Monkeys, is what you're saying?
Oh, he's cool doing it. And he went, yes, mate, you're crazy as out of her. Holy fuck, what an embarrassment, man.
But that's how you get away with such murder, because people just know you're mental.
I'm actually beginning to believe him.
Mate, you're falling apart.
And let me tell you this, to move swiftly into even more fucking news. I'll not even get a fucking cunt's number to ask him.
I mean, you're recording a podcast now, so you could do that after.
Aye, but I don't have. If I forget things, I forget things. Scott.
Wow.
I know you like your fish.
I do indeed.
Right.
Is this back to the
I know you got to Amsterdam, have an RB fish restaurant thing, right?
Yep. We're not doing that anywhere.
Right, tell us about it later, right? So I'm out in Glasgow.
Yep.
I'd done my family fun day on Saturday.
Maria
had picked us up and I went, listen, well, I'll take you out for something to eat after the gig. So she tried to book somewhere, couldn't find anywhere. And she is a big lover of fish. And she said, I found this new place, relatively new place in Glasgow, and it's got a table and it's all 5-star reviews.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. And she went, scamps. And I went, well, straight away.
Again, no pun intended.
Sounds fucking shite. She went, no, it's all fresh cooked seafood. Right, okay, let's go. So I've got in.
Like this is going to take a turn somewhere.
Sat down. It's very small.
Okay.
Right, maybe about 12 to 20 max seats. Now, I kind of like a small restaurant. And then they give you a menu, and it's that kind of tapasy menu. I'm kind of no happy with that because I'm a hungry man. Right? I said, nothing's jumping out at me. I think because I was pissed off it was tapas, nothing's jumping out at me here other than the full fish served with a fucking heat barbecued, right?
Right.
I'm walking through the menu. Fucking prawn tacos, right? Right, the steak, that's a fucking given. What else did I get? So anyway, we ordered fucking loads of shit and a big fucking fish in the middle to share.
Right.
It was fucking incredible.
Really?
And you know what blew my fucking mind? Barbecued beetroot.
Mate.
What a fucking game changer.
Mate, again, you've unlocked something in my mind.
Right.
I remember watching a cooking show a long time ago, Mal, right? In fact, it may even have been an old Great British menu. And the boy on it was, now at the time, Mal, I was naive, right? I was in that mindset of, see if I'm going to, I'm no fucking paying money for veg. He took a whole beetroot, roasted it in the oven, encased in salt, right? Salt baked beetroot.
What do you mean? If covered it in salt?
So there's a, I don't know if it's Spanish or Italian, but you basically take a fish and you cover it in salt, like completely encase it in salt. So you get all this salt, mix it with water to make a kind of paste, and you completely cover it in salt, bake it in the oven, and it gives it a very subtle, salty flavour to the fish, right? So he done this with beetroot, got the whole beetroot out, cut it up into a massive, like, steak-sized bit, and then fried the beetroot in beef fat and beef tallow. And when the guy was eating it, he's like, this actually tastes like a steak. It tastes meaty. And the guy's like, there's something about beetroot, brother. See me cooking beef fat, man. Tastes amazing. So you saying that, I bet it was great. I bet it was dynamite.
It was like beetroot that you would imagine, but all that fucking smokiness at a barbecue. And I actually said, I went, was that beetroot done in the barbecue? She went, yep, that's one of the guy's specialities. We did the potatoes and the beetroot on the barbecue, and we just did it right after we've added fresh coals.
What
and
is
I
it
was
called?
like,
Scamp?
Scamp.
Let me see if I can find it.
It was fucking unbelievable. And you know what? I went hunted 3 shops to try and find beetroot to make from a barbecue yesterday, and I couldn't find beetroot, and I was fucking gutted. So I had to be happy with courgette, Scott, on the old barbecue. Yeah,
always a good substitute. It's see when you have the first time you have fresh beetroot. My dad used to eat beetroot.
Boiled fresh beetroot.
Aye, the pickled shite out the jar, and it fucking turned my stomach, mate.
Oh, it's horrible.
I couldn't even put it in my foof. I couldn't even put it in my mouth.
Couldn't you put your hoof in your mouth?
I couldn't put my foof in my hoof. I couldn't put it in my mouth because it felt like I was just eating like. Honestly, my dad, when he got the jars, I didn't think beetroot was real. As in, I thought it was like, like crab sticks. I thought it was like made in a factory. He's like, it's a fucking veg. I was like, doesn't look like a veg. Doesn't smell like a veg. It was like rubber in the mouth. And then the first time that I had, it was a goat's cheese and beetroot salad, and it was fresh beetroot. I was like, you know what, my world,
that's the best I've ever had.
My mind's been open to a different world, brother. It was dynamite.
I've never once thought about sleeping with a man, but after that beetroot and feta cheese salad, you can have my hairy sphincter at dawn.
Before I enjoyed your beetroot and goat's cheese salad, the thought of sucking off another man never entered my mind. But if you'd like to drop to your knees, I'll gladly carry on through. Did you enjoy your dinner, Finlay? Do you know there's something about beetroot and goat's cheese in the salad? It just makes you want to take a head of a penis in your arse, you know?
There's something about it that just makes me want to get my knees between the flurries and just let you come all over my hair.
Anything for dessert? I'd love a gangbang. That's possible.
A gangbang and a wee sherry.
Now, how is Scottish porno a thing? Do you know what I mean? How's there not a Scottish porn company that's just making stuff like? Do you know what I'd love? A fucking right good gangbang and a small sherry. Just some woman sitting absolutely fucking caked, just a wee sherry. Right, I'll be back on Tuesday. Boop.
Right, I get the sherry in her mouth while she's getting fucking flung about all sorts of ways.
Nice, he's fair going for it back here, isn't he?
And you see, that reminds me, I watched I think it was this morning I watched it, it was like a wee fucking TikTok, it was this mega cheeseburger, and the guys just went off camera, would you eat this? No, eat this cheeseburger for $7 million.
Right?
Right? Easy. And it pans to this guy, and this guy goes, $7 million. I'd take 3 dicks in my ass for that. Right? And then it pans to another guy, and this other guy's shaking his head, he's like, bro, all you had to do was eat the cheeseburger.
That's how your mind works, but
oh, they were funny black guys from America.
For $7 million, you can shit in my mouth. Would you eat this hottest chip in the world for $1 million? For $1 million, well, you can fucking poke my ass with a fire stick.
For $1 million, you can break that hot chip up to fucking pieces. Plunge it in my fucking cock lips with a fucking cocktail stick.
For $1 million, I'd snort it through my belly, my man. We hope that you've enjoyed the episode. You can continue to listen to the podcast. If you become a hashtag hero, it's the only way to get every single minute of each episode uninterrupted, because once we're finished recording the free section of the show, the podcast continues for up to an hour every single week. So to enjoy all of the content, become a hero. HashtagShow.co.uk for the links, or go to patreon.com/the hashtag show. That's patreon.com/the hashtag show.
That's correct, Scott. Change your ways, become a hero. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Great. Good night. I love you. Okay.
The HashtagShow.co.uk